So I'm in the process of wrapping a bumper on this Cadillac. But I was just thinking, I saw this post that said that our men are 3 times more present now in their children's lives, and it was like Offset and Little Dirk in that picture, and I wanted to know where they got this where they got this data from, because I see now. This is not all. Every time I make a statement about something, this is not all or every, but this is a lot. This is a lot, and I've seen it. This has been a really long time that this has been happening, especially in the black community. I can't speak for Asian, white, but I know for black community, and the situations I've seen and seeing presently. A lot of some men cannot unfortunately help their situation, right? They may get in a relationship, it doesn't work out, which is I don't get that anyways, because why are you having children with somebody you almost know you don't want to be with? But I blame both parties on that. Women need to do better vetting. Men need to do better vetting in the relationship process, where that won't be an issue where these kids are growing up in broken homes, and that has been going on for a very, very, very long time. And of course, we can bring it to systemic racism, the bug. We can do all of that, but we're just going to keep it to right now. We know what the historical concept behind that is, and then we know sometimes it may be a relationship where both parents may be there and the dad is abusive or the woman is abusive. That happens. Okay, so we know that. But again, this gets back to the point I was making, is you need to vet the person that you're with, both men and women. You also, my lips are chapped. It's cold in here. And I got the heat on. You need to vet the person that you with, and don't rush into having kids. We are put here to have kids, but take your time. There is no rush to have kids, especially if you're broke. That is one thing I will never understand ever, is why broke people have children. Because what happens is, because you're working all day, you cannot be there full time, right? I can't be at home full time like how I would want to, but my old lady is there. My fiance is there all the time with the children, okay? She doesn't have to work. Sometimes I may get too backed up and she'll come help me wrap her car, but that's not often, right? So when that is there, she doesn't have to worry about how we're going to eat, how the electric bill is getting paid, food, X, Y, and Z, those type of things, right? Because I do what is needed to be done to provide that lifestyle. And when I get home, I'm not abusive to her. Yeah, we may argue, but that's what couples do. You argue and you don't go to sleep angry. You talk that shit out. That's what adults do, and I believe that. So yes, yeah, we may argue, but we always come back together. I think some people get into relationships out of convenience, being alone, parent issues, daddy, mommy issues, and don't get the adequate therapy that they need to be able to be in a healthy relationship. And because they're in it, because I know niggas that will get with a woman because she got a place to stay, knowing that they don't love this chick, knowing that they don't want to be with her, and they end up, because they messing raw. Okay, that's what it is. You fucking raw. And as a result, this baby comes around and you know you don't want to be with her. And all women go through postpartum right after they have a child. They either don't like the way they look, they're having mental breakdowns, all type of stuff the woman is going through at this point of time. And because you already don't like her, so you use those things as an excuse to not be with her. All right, it's hard, bro. I'm a father. I know it's hard. It's hard dealing with it, because that girl was getting on my whoo, my goddamn nerves. But I knew she was going through something, and we had a. That's also another thing. Great support system. My mom was there. Telling me and informing me this is what women is going through. Be patient. Her mom is telling me this is what women are going through. Be patient. I've never had a child before, so I'm not knowing that this is what it is. I'm just thinking that she's being a jerk. Even though I know it's postpartum, but the man, we fucking dumb, bro. We are, bro. We think we're so logical. We don't see that that part that she's going through this chemical imbalance after giving birth to your seed that you put in her, and these dudes leave. And yes, there is options where there is what happens where there are bitter baby mamas. But I ain't gonna lie, you niggas is bitter, and I've seen it. You niggas is bitter. What'll happen is you don't want to be with her no more. You done left her with this child. She got to work 2 jobs, and a super nigga come around and save her. That she really loves, and he really loves her, and he loves them kids like it's his own. Well, kid. I'm kind of hard on the kids thing for me, but kid, love them like your own, right? And because she done moved on, now you got a problem with it, and you want to come fuck shit up. And that always happens. I've seen it multiple times. And what happens is because you get the kids on the weekend, you miss the super nigga now, man. I take care of my kids, man. Nigga, if you ain't, I think what happens is because she moves on and get this new nigga, you feel less obligated to have to pay for shit, right? You feel less obligated to buy clothes or things this child needs because you assume that the mother is going to spend your money on God knows what. And if she did, so the fuck what? That's her reparations for having your kids from your bum ass. Yes, I'm saying it. You niggas be bums. And women, I blame y'all too because y'all picked the wrong nigga. Y'all should have known what he is. It's okay to break up with people and have what's the word I'm looking for? A great co-parenting relationship without having to monetize, I guess, what the woman would. Well, if it ain't going for this, I ain't sending it, or I ain't sending you this. I've seen it. I've literally seen it. It happens all too often. And yes, some of you women are super bitter. This happens on both sides. But what we not gonna do is act like picking the kids up just on the weekend like you super dad, nigga. That ain't nothing. You ain't gotta wake him up to take him to school. You ain't doing the after school homework. You ain't paying for the after school programs. And if she does ask you to help pay, it's your issue. I've seen it. Now to the brothers, like, yo, I know my old lady, she done moved on. I done moved on. Hey, you need some help with X, Y, and Z. Whatever she got, that's not simp shit. Those are your kids. Paying for helping on the electric bill. Maybe she may need it 1 month. Helping on the electric bill or just something minor. I'm just using that as an example. Or send me $300 for the clothes for the kids. It's always a big deal with some of you dudes. This is not all, but some of you dudes. And you guys bitch and moan about that and then make a Facebook post and then, oh, I'm super dad because I got the kids on the weekend. Bro, no, I'm sorry. Now, if you like holding it down, there are those. I've seen it. Like, hypothetically, this is not gonna happen because she ain't ever leaving me, goddammit. But let's say we broke up, right? And she moved on. I need $500 for cloud. Bam, you got it. There's no goddamn flies, man. Make it look like it's dirty in here, which it ain't. You need $500. You got it. Or make it look like I'm dirty. God damn. No, I'm good. You need $500. You got it. There's not an issue. I don't care. That's not simping. Simping would be Travis Hunter. And I'm going to do a video about that. Because y'all talking about simping. That is the ultimate form of simping is what Travis Hunter is. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, I gotta pass the plate on that one because I'm gonna light him up. But yeah, this fake notion of having the kids on the weekend and yeah, man, that's not being a real father, bro. That's not being a real father, man. I believe that it should be a 2-parent household, and that you niggas need to do more. I mean, women, y'all need to choose better. Niggas, y'all need to choose better. Stop getting in relationships out of necessity because you need a place to stay, or you need a car to drive, or you think she gonna take care of you, or vice versa. Get with somebody that is dating your range, bro. That's it, man. Stop putting your bad juju, your mommy and daddy issues on somebody else, and take care of your kids. The weekend is not considered taking care of your kids. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's a lot of work to raise kids. I know. She's working a full-time job at the house, right? She keeps the house clean. She keeps the kids fed. When I get home, there's a plate. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? Yeah, we can, it's things we can work on, of course. But I'm not about to leave her out of convenience because the grass looks greener on the other side, or she does something that I may not like. We can talk about it and have a discussion. We argue. Again, I said we argue. And I just feel like people can just I believe in the 2-parent household, man. I just do. I just do. And I ain't never leaving my kids behind. We gonna work it out regardless, and I feel like that's just how I feel. I may be wrong, some people may disagree with me, and I don't care, because if you can't work your shit out with that person, then y'all don't need to have kids, bro. I'm sorry, you don't need to have kids. That's just me. I just honestly believe that. I believe you should get with somebody who you honestly can grow with, and not out of necessity. That's just me. Not out of necessity, because you need somewhere to stay. You need this and this. You're lonely. But that's me. I'm out.